68 talking college football and Big Ten bashers. Be quiet. The Big Ten's back in a big way. Yes, the conference has been marginal in recent years and downright deplorable in 2008-09 in the bowl season, going 1-6. But let's get one key fact straight before we talk about this season's triumphs. The Big Ten always faces the best competition. Last season, it was Texas, USC, and Georgia, all top 10 teams, all Big Ten opponents in bowl competition. Now compare that to the ACC in particular. Their three best teams taking on Vanderbilt, Nebraska, and Cincinnati. Not really a fair comparison there when you talk about bowl records. In 2007 for the Big Ten, they took on eventual national champion LSU, USC, Tennessee, and Florida. In 2006, Florida, the national champion, against Ohio State, of course, in the national championship game. USC, a top 4 team as usual. Tennessee, when the Vols were really good. And an SEC West champion in Arkansas. So the Big Ten takes on the best. But this season, they finally get some triumphs in big games. Let's look at them. Ohio State defeats Oregon 26-17, really holding down the Ducks, and that NFL talent and speed for the Buckeyes showed up in holding Masoli to 81 yards passing and LaMichael James to 70 yards rushing. And if you've seen him play, you know how good the freshman is. He's been dynamite, quick, fast, hitting the hole, and the Buckeyes totally shut him down, winning 26-17. Penn State, yes, they squeaked by LSU 19-17, but the defense, again, dominant. That's a theme. The Bayou Bengals just had 9 first downs against the Nittany Lions. Penn State's defense was dominant in that game. Wisconsin defeated Miami 20-14, and again, the Badgers' defense really put the clamps on the U. And the capper, the Orange Bowl on January 5th, Iowa 24, Georgia Tech 14, and the Hawkeyes, a very talented, underrated defense. The Hawkeyes not given credit this year, but the defense has been spectacular, and they looked great against the Yellow Jackets' vaunted running game, holding them to less than half of their rushing yardage average for the season, just 148 yards on the ground for the Yellow Jackets, just 156 total. So the Big Ten wins those 4 big games, and let's take note, for the first time or just the second time in 12 years in the BCS era, one conference defeated 4 teams ranked in the top 15. Yes, the Big Ten's back, may be even better in 2010, but for right now, you got to admit, the Big Ten's back. I'm on the mark, 68.